Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Leah Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today, where we're going to be unlocking the final Marquee character, the new slew of Marquee characters that they recently added to the holotables. This is the last one. I am, of course, talking about Mara Jade, a super important character from Legends. Mara Jade Skywalker, perhaps, to throw another name you might recognize in there. Super important character. Really excited to see her arriving in game. I think this is awesome. I've really enjoyed all of the recent Marquee characters that they've added. Obviously, we've had Legends EU content in Galaxy of Heroes since the beginning. Super excited. They finally got around to adding this super important character. So let's take a look at By the Emperor's Hand event. So it looks like it's going to be a kind of standard event that we've been used to, with 4 tiers, a bonus tier, and then a final tier, legacy tier, that you can only get to if you actually invest in the characters. So we're going to be doing the first 4 tiers and then the bonus tier today, so we'll definitely get to unlock. So it looks like we get Grand Admiral Thrawn, Mara Jade, Stormtrooper, and Death Trooper for the first tier strategy tips. Mara Jade's basic calculated shot will call a random ally with useful pawn to assist when she uses it on her turn. That is pretty awesome. So her basic attack gets a call to assist from a random ally. That's pretty exciting. Okay, look at that model there. I like it. We'll take a better look at this at the end after we've unlocked, but looking pretty good. Let's give this event a go. I'm excited to see a Thrawn lead as well. You rarely kind of see that in these Marquee events. Okay, so play as the Hand of the Emperor, hunting down Jedi and bringing support to your dark side team. We've added Mara Jade to the Emperor's Hand to the holotables. Sweet. Okay, other units begin with useful pawn if Emperor Palpatine is not in the leader slot. Okay, cool. I knew she'd have synergy with Emperor Palpatine, but you get this special synergy using her without Emperor Palpatine. Marge, so this is what we've already read about her basic, calling someone with that useful pawn status effect to assist. Awesome. Oh, but it'll call Papa Palpatine if he's there. Cool. Boom. There we go. That's really cool. So you've got a guaranteed assist on Mara Jade's basic. So either, well, as long as you're running her with an appropriate team, an Empire team, that is. So you're either, you know, you've got Palpatine in the leader slot, in which case he assists, or you don't, and then someone else is going to assist. That's really cool. Guaranteed assist. I think she looks pretty cool in game too. So far I have been impressed with the models so far. So obviously I'm going through the way I normally do. I'm going to use these abilities as they're introduced. So we're sticking to Mara Jade's basic for right now, which is cool because we're getting these random assists. We've gotten a Thrawn the most, I think, but there we go, Death Trooper. So it is kind of randomly calling one of these other allies. Making pretty short work of this upstart team. Obviously some kind of treacherous team led by Krennic. Disloyal to the Emperor, perhaps. Good call to send Thrawn and Mara Jade after them. Yeah, I guess let's fracture Shore Troop so he doesn't taunt again. Take out Stormy. Boom, we're making really short work of this. I really like these guaranteed assists. You can have a lot of fun on Mara Jade with an Empire team, I think. And right now, I mean, we'll have to see how things go, but right now I'm thinking, you know, would I put her? I probably wouldn't put her onto my Palpatine team because everyone there is highly relicked, but I think she could make some of my lower power Empire unit teams, boom, more viable because of this assist thing. Really love it. Boom, there we go. Tier 1 down, 12 shards in the bag. I like it. So let's see. It's gonna be a 2-star unlock. Yeah, there you go. 25 shards for the unlock, and then they'll give us enough shards to take her up to 3-star. But if you want any more than that, you're going to have to pay. Okay, let's move on to tier 2. So this time they've thrown Vader in the mix. Vader, Mara Jade, Thrawn, and a Stormtrooper. Okay, that's pretty good. Again, like to see these different leaders other than just Palpatine. So they're saying target General Veers with your ultimate Predator ability to dispel his defense up buff. Interesting. So there's a dispel on her her secondary attack, her special attack. That's pretty cool. Here we go. That is a cool model. I do like it. I do like it. Alright, here we go. So, Mara Jade's special ability, Ultimate Predator, will dispel buffs and inflict stun and vulnerable on the target, as well as tenacity down on all enemies. Awesome. Shocked enemies take double damage. That is very, very cool. Okay, so my speed is up, so we're not going to get the full glory of this attack this time. Hopefully the cooldown isn't too crazy and we can see it again before we're done with this tier. Let's do it. Boom. I love it. And it stunned him there too. That is awesome. Cooldown of only 3, so we'll get to see it again as well. Let's see who we get call to assist now. Boom, thrown again. Nice. Okay, here we go. Hopefully Vader doesn't do too much damage here, and we actually get to enjoy Mara Jade using her abilities again when that 2-turn cooldown, or 3-turn rather, only at 2 turns now, when that's finally over. One more turn to go. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take the speed down. I think I'm going to use this on Veers. Who should I use it on? Yeah, I'm going to try it. Let's just try it on Death Trooper, see what happens. Boom. Boom, and we took out Veers anyway. I love that. And it stunned Death Trooper. That was very cool. So obviously really loving these kind of jump animations. I guess, did Dash have a... I don't think Dash had a jump animation, but Kyle did, Darth Talon did, and now Mara Jade did. So they're really enjoying these kind of jumping, leaping, force jump animations. I guess that makes sense. They're the 3. Dash, of course, not force sensitive, so they're the 3 kind of force-powered Marquee characters that we've had. So that's cool. They're loving these force jumps. Boom. There we go. Tier 2 in the bag. That's cool. I really like the animation on that. They've actually been knocking it out of the park, I think, with the animations lately. So kudos to CG. Good job. All right, moving on to Tier 3. So this time we get Papa Palpatine, Mara Jade, Darth Vader, Thrawn, and Royal Guard. I love it. This is going to be a good team. We're going to get to see how she works with Palpatine. Use Infiltrate and Disrupt to inflict debuffs and gain turn meter for both Mara Jade and Papa Palpatine. That is what I like to see. So really good synergy with Empire teams when Palpatine isn't in the leader slot, but also great synergy when he is in the leader slot. Seems like a really versatile Empire unit to me. I'm really, so far I'm really impressed. I think this might be one that I actually do invest in outside of this event. Okay, up against Phoenix. So both Mara Jade and Emperor Palpatine will gain bonus turn meter when inflicting debuffs with the Infiltrate and Disrupt special ability. Okay, so that's what we just read before, basically. I like that they define all of these terms here, but it does make it difficult to read for me with all these parentheses here. But still, that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this. Let's give it a shot. Boom. And she gains stealth as well. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's do this. Boom. Nice. Even in stealth, that looked pretty cool there. Wow, so that was Mara Jade. 3 turns in a row for Mara Jade. Boom, bye-bye Sabine. Oh, loving those assists from Papa Palpatine every time she uses the basic. Probably should have fractured Kanan there, actually. I mean, not that it matters. There's no way we're going to lose this round. Let's... Boom. I was going to say, let's do that one again. Nice. Now we can just do this leisurely. They're both stunned. Let's actually take this down and check out this animation here. Boom. So pretty simple explosion animation, but I actually really like that little, setting of the explosive before she throws it. That's cool. I like it a lot. Boom. Bye-bye Kanan. There we go. Tier 3 in the bag. 1 more to go. Another 12 shards. Looking good. Alright, so far so good. On to Tier 4. So it looks like they're giving us exactly the same team. Papa Palpatine, Mara Jade, Darth Vader, Thrawn, and Royal Guard again. Strategies. Okay, there's a lot here. The bonus from Loyal Hand will stack up to 200% when Emperor's Hand is fully upgraded. 200%, wow. Okay, here we go, the special abilities. While in Territory Wars, the Emperor's Hand, when fully upgraded, will start Mara Jade with 100% turn meter and cripple the enemy leader's protection. Interesting. Note, for demonstrative purposes, this battle will be simulated as if it was in the Territory Wars game mode. Really interesting. So Emperor's Hand is obviously really geared toward using Mara Jade in Territory Wars. She'll start with 100% turn meter and it will cripple the enemy leader's protection. Wow. This is going to make her a really deadly character in Territory Wars. This is so interesting. I really want to see how this plays out here. So it's basically the same team. We're just going to pretend right now that we are in Territory Wars. Mara Jade gains a stack of Loyal Hand at the start of her and Emperor Palpatine's turns, and Emperor Sith allies gain bonuses if he's in the leader slot. Okay, Territory Wars. Whenever an enemy unit is defeated, inflict vulnerable on a random enemy, and allies gain max protection. Wow, this is pretty cool. So we're going to go after... oh, wow, I see. We're going after Chewie, but Han Solo had... Han Solo. So, wow, oh my gosh. Okay, this is just taking me a while to get my head around this. She went before Han Solo. So CLS has 0 protection. We're cutting through this squad. I'm going after Chewie first because of the guarded, but we probably just could have taken out CLS because he has 0 protection. And Mara Jade went before Han Solo. That is amazing. So this is only in Territory Wars, mind you. It's not going to be present in other areas of the game. Han Solo will not shoot first when he's up against Mara Jade. Mara Jade will outrun him because she starts with 100% turn meter. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Wow. Wow. Boom. Bye-bye, Leia. Tier 4 completed. That kind of blew my mind a little bit right there. 14 shards is what we need to take her right up to 3 stars. That is insane. She's going to outrun Han Solo in Territory Wars. Wow. Bonus tier. Okay, tier 5. So we get Mara Jade. You can put her with any team, it looks like, in there. Recommending gear level 5. Mods rarity Mark 3. Okay, I am really excited about Mara Jade. She might, I know I said this about Darth Talon, but more than Darth Talon, I think she's now my favorite of these new Marquee characters, and I'm definitely going to upgrade her because, you know, okay, take out the rebel scum on the orders of the Emperor himself. I love that. I love that. She's really going to work well with my Empire team, and I already have some great Empire units. Okay, let's get rid of the bugs. I'm not going to use Sith Eternal. Sith Eternal doesn't have the Emperor tag, and that would just be kind of overkill and unfair anyway. Let's call up Empire right here. Wait a second, what am I doing? I went straight past Empire. There we go. Let's call up Empire. Shall I go for Palpatine lead, or shall I throw... Yeah, I'm going to just do Palpatine lead. I'm just going to do it. Just going to throw in my top Empire units. Let's do, yeah, Royal Guard, and then let's just throw in Piat, actually. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. That's a pretty kick-ass Empire team. Everyone there is pretty strong. I don't think we're going to have any difficulty, but I am kind of excited to see how Mara Jade synergizes with them, although this is going to be overkill. By the way, they fixed whatever bug that was that meant the kind of, you know, round 1 out of 2 at the top was tiny. A couple of videos back I was having that issue. Asked if anyone else was too. I guess they were. It was a real thing because it's now fixed, so that's good. More kudos to CG. So I don't know, we're not even going to get to use Mara Jade. Looks like Vader's just going to cut through everybody here. Here we go. So I'll throw that on Royal Guard. This was maybe a bit of a mistake. Maybe could have used her with a lower geared squad so we get to use her more. But here we go. Boom. Wow. Oof, okay. Bye-bye Hera. Boom. Nice stun on Kanan. Boom. Bye-bye Kanan. There we go. This squad was definitely overkill. So, right, there you go. Because this isn't Territory Wars, Han did get to shoot first there. That's so cool. I'm really digging all these mode-specific abilities. I know that I made a video when they came out saying they were kind of in some ways copying this from Marvel Strike Force. That wasn't a criticism, just noticing it. But I think in some ways they're doing it better than Marvel Strike Force here, because it's really transforming these units. They just behave totally differently in the different game modes. And see there, R2 had the dodge up. He dodged the first shot from Mara Jade, but of course she calls in Emperor Palpatine to assist, and he got him. So this is fantastic. I'm loving this synergy. The Rebel scum don't stand a chance. Boom. Bye-bye CLS. Can we take out Leia here? No, not quite. Okay, Vader will finish her off. Boom. There we go. Bonus tier in the bag. Thank you so much, Mara Jade. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. No thank you. That is awesome. Okay, well that is as far as we go today. Legacy tier, you're going to have to spend, you've got to take Mara Jade and Darth Talon, it says, up to 5-star. That's going to cost you. You know, as I said, I really think Mara Jade is now, you know, even more, it'd be interesting to see how they work together with Darth Talon, but Darth Talon, you know, her synergy is more Sith. You could use her with an Empire squad, obviously Palpatine Vader, and I guess now, well, but Mara Jade probably doesn't have the Sith tag. We'll take a look at that in a second. But yeah, Mara Jade for me is now kind of my top. If I do invest in any one of these new characters, it would be Mara Jade because of that synergy with the Empire squad. But let's unlock her and take a look at the model and all that good stuff. Mara Jade, the Emperor's Hand. There you go, looking pretty good. I kind of like that model. I kind of like it. Let's unlock. Get the full glory. Boom. There she is. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good model. That's a good model. Again, can't always tell from this screen, but we'll check. Doesn't look like she has a fidget. We'll check in the regular screen when we go back there. But it's still a pretty cool model. Still a pretty cool model. Let's bump her up to 3 stars. Just because we can. There we go. Boom. Perfect. 3-star Mara Jade. Great. There we go. Looking pretty good. I really do like that model, actually. I think it's cool. I'd love it if there was a fidget. Doesn't look like there is, but you know how I love a fidget. I'd love it if she maybe spun that lightsaber a little bit, or, I don't know, holstered the gun, took it back out again, something like that, but it's still pretty good. Good props to CG for that there. I do like it. I do like it. I like the goggles around her neck too. That's pretty awesome. Actually looks like that's her relic amplifier. Anyway, so tags are Dark Side, Attacker, Empire, and Unaligned Force User. So she doesn't have the Sith tag. So she's not really going to have synergy with Darth Talon, but she can have a ton of synergy with Empire. That's where I'm going to use her. So this is the final one of those marquee characters. So let's go over and just double check. I actually haven't looked at this since they released it. But if we have a look at Starkiller here on the Journey Guide, boom. There you go, Dash Rendar, Kyle Katarn, Darth Talon, and Mara Jade. You have to take them all up to Relic 5. That's pretty high, some serious investment. Be a while before I can do that for sure, because I'm just not prepared to throw that kind of investment in these characters right now. Once they're farmable, I think I will actually do that, because I have been impressed with all of these characters. But I do seriously think I'm gonna invest in Mara Jade. Maybe Starkiller will be someone I go for soon. As soon as these characters are farmable, you can somehow get shards for them that doesn't involve spending just, you know, huge amounts of money on those packs that may or may not give you a good shard pull at the end of the day. Let's call up the model, just take another quick look at it here, because it is pretty nice. There we go. Boom. Well, you know, like I said, really impressed with this one. I think I will actually power up Mara Jade. She's only on 3-star. I'm not going to be able to take her higher than that for a while, so she's going to be stuck at gear 11. But I think she'd have great synergy with virtually any Empire squad. I actually might even throw her into my Veers squad, because the rest of my troopers aren't great. Veers, Stark, and Piet are great. I normally kind of use Death Trooper, or maybe even just Stormtrooper in there, and then maybe I'll throw in Mara Jade and see how she does there. She's not going to get the Imperial Trooper synergy, but she will get those assists, and with those higher power characters, those Relic characters in there, an assist from you know, Piet at Relic 5 would be really worth quite a lot on the basic there. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do that. Watch out for that in my future videos once I get around to it. But But yeah, there you go. Super impressed with this. But what do you think? What do you think of Mara Jade? What do you think of her introduction into the game? What do you think of this character? What do you think of these new Marquee characters in general? All 4 of them. Love to hear your thoughts, comments, and criticisms down below as always. Well, thanks for being a part of this journey with me today, guys. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me and it helps out the channel. And hey, while you're here, why not consider subscribing to Leah Maiden Gameplay? I drop new gameplay videos for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force every single week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. That is all from me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other, and remember, the Force will be with you always.